then you in an NFL camp. Tell me what the difference is between being in an NFL camp as opposed to Division One on a Division One football team. As a free agent too.
It was like a whole different level. I feel like that was the biggest jump. It wasn't the jump from high school to college to me. It was the jump from college to the NFL, because now guys really got skills. They perfected those skills. And so for me, Mo, it was interesting because I really didn't have a whole lot of experience playing defensive back. So I was a little nervous, and I felt like, man, some of these guys have been playing 4-year starter at defensive back. So I'm like, how am I going to compete? And I got there, man, and I ran into Orlando Pace. I played against him in the Big 33. He took me under his wing. He was very kind to me, like a big brother. Then I saw London Fletcher. London Fletcher, who was a free agent at the time, he was a big time special teams guy. He kind of got in my ear and was like, man, you can make the team as a free agent playing special teams. He said, so when it's special teams time, he said, you need to go out there like it's your starter season, like it's the offense, it's the first offense. And I just remember him telling me how important special teams was. And so for me, I never forgot it. So I took special teams just as serious as I took the defensive back drills. And that's what gave me the opportunity to stay there.
So that's funny how that changes, because like in high school, as a starter, sometimes we don't want to play special teams, but then at the pros, like you said, hey, that could be your way in the door a lot of times. So
right.
You and I played against each other in high school, but I've always admired your athletic ability. Some of the things I would see you do just amaze me, and I always want to ask you because I know what type of athlete you were,
right?
And I just thought, like, man, if Cliff is that great of an athlete, how did anybody ever start over him? Because it's just amazing to me that anybody could be. I mean, are there better athletes, or what's the difference, man? I mean, what is it?
So some of the difference is your draft status, just flat out. Most first round, second round, third round picks are going to get more opportunities than a free agent, right? Because if you think about it, and this is where people say, oh, it's politics, right? It's business. It's business 101.
Right.
If I'm going to invest in a first round pick, millions of dollars, why would I not get the return on my investment, right? So if I'm drafting you in the first round or second round, I got to play you because, one, I don't want to look stupid for making a bad draft pick.
Right.
Number two, I just gave you all this money. So I'm going to get my money's worth first. And then this free agent, I actually want him to be on the team, but I really don't want him to shine too much more than my draft pick. Again, because it makes me look bad. And so a lot of times, Mo, you're dealing with that as an athlete, is that you're not getting the opportunities as these other guys. You're not getting coached the same way. Some people might laugh and say that that's not true, but come on, we all know that when you get to a certain level, there's favorites.
Right.
There's things the first round pick can do that the seventh round pick can't do. So it just is what it is. I would make plays in practice, and I wouldn't get the same praise that the first round pick would get if he made the same play. So it was what it was. And once I quickly realized that that's how it was, I had to find ways to stand out in practice every day.
Right.
Whether it was making an interception, whether it was making a pass breakup, whether it was getting in a little scuffle with somebody just to show how tough I am.
Right.
I had to do something to stand out each practice.
So